Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the year for our WWE year-end reviews, known as the HeartPhelt Awards. You know, they're as prestigious as the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, the People's Choice. Is that still a thing? Anyway, if you don't know, I'm doing these for Raw, SmackDown, NXT specifically, and then the overall WWE. And as you guessed from the title, these are the SmackDown Awards. And real quick, I'm gonna go over all the categories and just let you know what they mean. So we have the male superstar, female superstar of the year, pretty self-explanatory. We have the newcomer of the year, so basically someone who's came onto the scene this year and kind of like took over. And when I say newcomer, I mean someone who's pretty much hasn't been on the main roster. It's like an NXT call-up or a signee who just came on and immediately, done some shit. We have the breakout superstar of the year, which is someone who's been on the main roster, but last couple of years or maybe last year hasn't really done much. But now in 2024, they stepped their game up and they are killing it. We have the match of the year, self-explanatory, and also the title of the year. So basically, which championship on the brand has been best represented throughout the year. But before we get into that, as always, go ahead and like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a bunch as we go into 2025 looking for that momentum. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Starting off with match of the year on SmackDown, and I'm going to give it to AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio. Now this was back in early May or late April, something like that. Basically, it was to find Cody Rhodes' challenger for the WWE title, and this one, it was not a long match, but it was three all-timers battling out to see who could eventually challenge Cody. And given 10 minutes, they're going to turn out greatness, and that's the one that came to mind. By the way, these are my awards, so if you have a problem with them, let me know in the comments which one you think should be match of the year on SmackDown. But yeah, this triple threat got my vote. I have now breakout superstar of the year. Like I said, this one has been on the roster for a while, or at least on the main roster for a while, but this year really took it up a notch. This might be a controversial pick. I'm going with Solo Sikoa as a breakout superstar of the year. Going from just like the mute enforcer of the bloodline to taking over tribal chief. And at first it was rough. It was really rough. But to even get that position in the first place, taking over from Roman Reigns, to what we've seen in the last couple months, him really finding himself in this role, him letting his natural personality come through, especially in this last couple months, really helped solidify the character and went from someone who a lot of fans didn't like to now, hey, this Solo guy, pretty entertaining. So Solo gets the breakout superstar of the year. Next, we have the title of the year. And like I said, this is the title that was best represented on the SmackDown brand. And I'm going to give it to the WWE title. I almost gave it to the women's title, because I think between Io, then the Bayley, then the Nia, it's had a good run of champions. But you can't discredit the Bloodline, Rock, Cody, build up to Mania, the monument moment of at least a decade with Cody beating Roman, and then Cody having his matches with AJ, and then Solo, and then now finishing off with Kevin Owens. Just the way the title's been held up, Cody's been the A guy, been the A champion. So yeah, on SmackDown, the WWE title wins title of the year. Newcomer of the year, I'm gonna give it to, it's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton, since coming up to SmackDown, has been putting on banger match after banger match after banger match and winning Miss Money in the Bank. Tiffany has come on and instantly put herself in the main event scene. And if she won the WWE Women's Championship today, no one would bat an eye. So newcomer of the year, Tiffany Stratton. Now we're moving on to the Women's Superstar of the Year for SmackDown, and I'm going to give it to Nia Jax. I think winning Queen of the Ring was a huge honor. Winning a WWE Women's title was a huge honor, and just the way she's carried herself, especially in this like second run back, she's clearly more comfortable in the ring and on the mic, and just been having to carry feuds for the last at least 4 months or so with Bayley, Naomi, Tiffany, Candice, all of that, being the center of that and holding it down the way she has. I do think she deserves her flowers for that. She deserves her flowers for this entire second run she's having, and she deserves Women's Superstar of the Year for SmackDown. Last but not least, Male Superstar of the Year for SmackDown really is no other choice. Really wasn't close. Your poster boy, Homelander's good twin, Cody Rhodes. No one has had more pressure on them to hold down the fort or deliver more than this guy has this year, especially with the absence of Roman Reigns and the bloodline and all that stuff. He's been the main guy. He's been the main talking point and has delivered, holding down the fort against likes of Solo, AJ, against Roman again, that WrestleMania 40 main event, one of the biggest moments of the decade, winning the Crown Jewel Championship against Gunther, really solidifying that as, not something that's going to like make us give a damn throughout the year, but when it comes up, yearly, kind of cool. So yeah, with that, Cody Rhodes is your Male Superstar of the Year for SmackDown. Alright, that's going to do it for these awards. Let me know what you think. Do you disagree with that? Let me know in the comments if you do. Do you agree and think I'm smart? Let me know as well. Go ahead and like and subscribe. The video means a lot. And be on the lookout because I will have ones for Raw and NXT and WWE overall. So be on the lookout on my channel for those videos. But as always, on all socials, I'm at It's HeartPhelt. But for right now, I'm just HeartPhelt. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.